Yeah, and Felina's gonna wait a bit, you know. She's looking down at her bag with crystal and thinking the best way to do this.
Yeah, Angelo flies back to Hero and Dominica and Sylvana and
Yeah,
everyone. And
they're all having a time with the creature that's gotten very big and bulky.
that crystal,
Angelo,
as as long as Felina gets close to it, that creature gets worse. Meanwhile, Felina has she's gone off the deep end. Everything about
oh,
her powers are maximized. She believes she's a god. She can't be harmed. She can't be stopped.
oh,
We
oh,
need to
great.
we need to get that crystal off her and dispose of it as best we can. But
Dominica just goes, should have known it was corrupting her. Damn.
Whose idea was it to give Felina the crystal?
well,
Mine. Dominica says this is a mistake, but we need to destroy the crystal.
how do
Yeah,
we
but how
how do we destroy it?
It needs to be cast into the void creature,
Into the that means it has to be gotten off of her.
blown up.
What, can we touch her?
Overloaded.
She can be touched, but she can't be harmed, and with her all-seeing red, she can tell every action we're about to make. She can see the future, she can see the strings, she can sever us at will from whatever she wants. She's planning
What?
something.
Oh,
That said, I
great.
don't know why she needs to
What's
plan.
I know I'm not in this scene, but I really want to know what's the expression on Silvana's face, Mrs. I don't know, Felina. Maybe you should use the crystals.
Yeah, Sylvana is just very well, she's very focused on,
Yeah.
slicing apart and, keeping the creature at bay.
What,
But she's also, has a dour expression.
you say it has to be cast into the void creature.
That's the heart of the void. It grows exponentially, but if the crystal were overloaded and put inside of it, it'd take both of them out.
Angelo looks at Sylvana and Hero. Dominica, do you think you and Scott could buy us time? The three of us, we might be able to separate her from the crystal.
With impenetrable blue and my own abilities, we could hold it at bay.
He looks at Kochi. If you would, you could back us up. Actually, I don't even know. This isn't my department figuring these things out. Well, whoever we can spare, we need to help Felina right now if we're going to survive this.
All right, I'll come.
Let's go. It's in her bag, that little magical pocket bag she has. Hero, bizarre idea.
Yeah.
Do you think you might be able to slip into the bag?
Angelo, that's the strangest thing I've heard today.
Wow. And Hero trying to pickpocket Felina.
It's the
The
old
Fucking the irony. Angelo, I'm not sure, but at this point, I might as well try.
Between the lot of us, we might have a chance. But remember, she can predict her every move, and I frankly have no clue what that means for us.
Well, she can predict one person's move. What can she predict several people?
That is how the literal first time she used this was actually predicting a crowd of people's movements.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
So we're fucked. But it's fine. Yeah,
She can predict
Angelo,
it, but can't she stop it?
Angelo, fucking, flies off, guiding everyone back towards Felina.
Meanwhile, Scott pulls up the bubble, and Dominica expands her force, keeping the creature locked up for now.
So, meantime, Felina did some stuff while Angela was gone, not moving or anything. But so, I take it, I assume, Felina's the obvious solution, try and sever the crystal's power from the void creature. I assume that can't work.
Nope.
Because it says, tied to it as I am.
The void is all around you.
Hmm.
What strings are around her?
Randall, I don't know.
Well, no, she says she's free of all ties right now. She's gotten rid of all
I
of them.
doubt it.
She's claiming that, but she's the only one who can see them. Could be the crystal talking.
Well, Silvana,
What?
I have a dumb idea. I wonder if it can reach her, but can you say that if he whispers her? So if he okay, so if she's free for everything, you could take Randall.
Huh?
Just pretend that you're gonna say that since Randall is free.
Strategy! This is how we bring Felina down from the end. Threaten her with getting cucked by another teenager. That's how the fate of the world comes down to like teenager relationship drama.
Okay. Yeah, Felina's just like that's she's genuine. Silvana's genuinely a little bit flustered, but she just
Now, that's the point. I don't think even with all seeing red, she would see a plan like this coming to fruition.
Yeah. Well,
it's a plan, I guess. I
realize it, but you're the only one here that it makes sense for.
fuck it. Okay.
Anything to punch Felina in the back of the head.
But yeah, I guess we're all going to Felina. Felina.
Yeah, I guess as you approach her, you see her there. She's like, I don't know, like perched on top of a lamp pole or something, and she seems to be thinking. And as she speaks openly to them, it's interesting. It's as connected to this power as I am. So it can't stop me, but I can't sever it either.
What the hell are you talking about?
I am unstoppable, but
You're annoying.
so is it. Yes, you've made that very clear, Hero.
She's indulging.
I say.
I'm gonna tell you.
Interesting problem.
I'll tell you this, Felina. When we get you back to normal, your average self is going to be very embarrassed by speeches like this.
Felina laughs at that. Then she's like, I did consider, could just remove everyone else from here and then just, essentially sever this whole island from anywhere else. I'm sure Hero wouldn't be happy with that, but no, the void doesn't work like that. Has to be something. I need some way to get an edge over it. That's the problem. You can't remove the void for something. That's, the void is absence.
Good Lord, Felina.
There has to be some way to work around it, to outsmart it.
Maybe we should have let that bug colony keep her body.
Kochi yells out, listen, Dominica said that the only way to get rid of the void is to overload the crystal and push it back into it.
Yeah.
Dominica's been wrong before.
Not about matters like this.
That's kind of how we got into this whole situation in the first place. I'm not saying that couldn't work, just that well, if there's any plan that could also go explosively wrong and create something even I couldn't stop, that also would be it.
And that plan would involve you giving up the crystal, Lavana says.
That's all this is. You're just looking for any excuse to hold on to that power right now. You don't need it. We've gotten for everything else perfectly fine.
And Felina kind of grins and then says, "No, actually, I could give up the crystal."
Angelo points. Then do so.
And Felina holds up a finger. "You're not gonna like this next part, though. I can give up the crystal because I could just do this to myself permanently once I've severed myself from everything. Well, who needs a crystal then?"
Once you've severed yourself from everything, you'll just keep ascending, won't you? Sylvanas asks.
If she severed
It'll be
herself from
completely-
everything, wouldn't she just cease to be?
You remember our friends the snakes, don't you? And Felina, holds out her tattoo and, shows the snake bite. Do you know why I was so interested in them? And why they were interested in me? Sought me out.
I just thought it because
They're not connected to the threads like everyone else's. They can slither past them. It's possible you can exist like that. But they don't have the power I do. Not to my extent. So, that's the idea. The full plan, if you will. I can sever myself from all limits. And at that point, who needs some crystal?
Alright, Sylvana gulps, as it says. Sever yourself from everyone. Sever yourself from your mother. From me.
Helena's eyes narrow at that. She doesn't, she doesn't have a snappy retort to that.
Go ahead. Do it.
Do it.
Sever yourself from everyone.
Well, aren't we being dramatic? You that glad to be rid of me, princess?
I wouldn't be that glad. And neither would Randall. But I'll be there to comfort him.
Wait, no, Felina stands up at that. Hey. No. No, we're not doing that.
Angelo just kind of like crosses his arms, kind of looks to the side. I did get a feeling there was something there.
Yeah.
Whoa, hey, wait a minute, wait.
I thought that Angelo then kind of like turns, looks at her. I thought that's why you were going after Scott. Safety.
See, I am... No one is good for Randall the way I am. You think someone else could put up with his bullshit, or... no, look. I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to fucking distract me, but it won't work because it's lies and there's no truth. You think you can bullshit a bullshitter? Come on.
Actually, while she does this, while she talks about this, and Hero is gonna try and slipstream into her bag to get the
Okay.
stone. Well, he'll try.
Alright. Roll wisdom.
Now, fate tricks.
No, god damn it.
Do I get the fate point I can re-roll?
Point. You know what? You can
Wow.
I think I should get bonuses because Angelo, Sylvana.
Yeah, this is like a double assist. That's at least a 7, right?
Yeah.
maybe it is. I'm gonna say you get up to her and you get the bag itself, but you don't slipstream into it. You slipstream into her.
What do you mean into her?
Oh, you're
Like,
in front
you
of
just,
her.
Bump into her,
Oh. Ooh.
and the bag tumbles away from both of you.
Don't.
Okay, wait. Ooh, okay. Felina is Ooh, I'm gonna use. You know, I guess I'm gonna try and do like a swashbuckler. You know, just a flamboyant acrobatic maneuver. You know, just to like spin past Hero, dive down, grabbing the bag, and try and do that into like a somersault in one fluid motion.
I want to contest this by slipstreaming to grab the bag.
I also
Alright.
want to contest this by assisting Hero with like wind or like blowing, trying to.
Right?
7 plus. Oh no, I guess that's fair for what you're trying to do. Yeah.
Okay, so I guess roll your assist or.
I'll roll
Yeah.
my assist with Hero. Yeah.
But isn't there a thing where you can roll the like anti-assist at people?
Oh,
There's
actually,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
No,
interfere.
I'm going to anti-assist Felina.
alright. Her swashbuckler thing doesn't require a roll.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. Okay,
Yeah,
yes,
but
then.
if it's contested with what he's doing, then wouldn't both of them need to roll?
I think so, you're right.
So I would essentially be using wind to give a -2 to her.
Alright, go ahead. This would be a contested dex versus wisdom.
Yeah, so that is a -2 to Felina's end.
Right, Felina, roll dex.
I'm using wind to like try and throw her off course and like push the bag in Hero's direction.
Okay.
That is a
Alright, that's
9.
Okay.
Alright, Hero.
What do I
fuck it
roll?
up,
Your
Wisdom.
wisdom.
streamer.
I'm gonna fuck it up.
15.
You do not.
Oh.
You just, you grab the bag.
Hero grabs it and like, well, Felina, I will say this: I did pick up some tricks from you.
Hero, put that in the dimension pocket.
Felina, but as he's talking, Felina is going to use the smoke bomb.
So stream
I
sending
yell to put that
Yeah,
in
no,
like
yeah,
I yell
no.
to put that dimension.
Oh,
Can
wait,
I
pocket.
roll Dex to try
wait, I
and
can't-
beat him to something?
Oh yeah, wait, stop. Yeah, I need to check something. Slipstream sending? No, I can't because I already have the fucking storm orb in there.
Yeah, but that would just
that
would remove it.
I would just replace it.
Oh yeah, no, I'm slipstream sending
Which
this.
is also very funny.
Yeah,
That's
we're about to make the
horrible.
situation a lot
Ac-
worse, but I think it would save
actually, yeah.
Felina.
Actually, yeah, I'm slipstream sending this fucking thing.
Can I roll Dex to try and beat him to this?
Whoops.
As I've been saying.
Okay, roll dex.
I just want this situation over with. I don't
Oh,
like
for fuck's
this.
sake. Oh, this is annoying.
Yeah.
Oh no! This situation in general
Actually,
should
wait,
be
can't
ending.
Snake just also? You should have.
I'm trying to end this situation too, and I'm gonna say this: Felina is not gonna let this go until she does one more thing.
Right.
And
Okay, so you managed to grab onto Hero's wrist before he can send it.
yeah, Felina wants to draw on the crystal's power to try and take one last action. She's going to try and sever herself from her limits before letting the crystal go.
Actually, you know what?
Okay.
You know what? It was like, Felina. You know what, Felina? This is for your own good. He's just gonna kick her. Just kick her.
Felina roll it, and Hero roll strain.
Ooh.
No, Felina, you're kicked away.
What? That was what my fucking. That's bullshit.
Anyway,
I'm mad
and
about this.
Hero holding on to it, just he slipstream steps a bit way back from her. Anyways, so we're throwing this into the void creature, right?
That's the idea.
Well, let's go. Sorry, Felina, but you don't get to play goddess.
Felina, you see her eyes, and she is staring daggers at Hero. Just like genuinely, you have never seen a look like that. genuinely just ill intent, like just serious and furious from Felina. She's never looked at you like this before.
Well, that's what happened when you abuse your powers.
She's definitely wanted to kill Hero before.
No, sincerely, she never has before.
Oh.
She's
Well-
been mad at Hero, but not even close to like this.
Anyways, he's running towards he's gonna run towards the creature.
Right, back
Yeah,
towards
Angelo's
the
taking off after him.
Oh yeah, as Hero runs up. Hey Felina, if you actually want to do some good, you help us.
I don't think this is the time.
No. Just giving her the option.
Yeah, no, Felina follows silently.
Yep, Sylvana keeps up with her, as does Kochi.
Silvana walks up to him. You know, I was serious about being there for Randall.
I think that would turn into a genuine murder if that was said. Like, we'd come back and she would be in 5 pieces.
Yeah,
I will
Felina
say, right
would
now,
be in 5 pieces.
on a meta level, I am going to, I obviously don't want Hero to die or anything, and I'm going to push things around to avoid that. But just in character, Felina is absolutely willing to murder Hero right now to get her ends.
I don't even know what I'm gonna say this, like on a meta level. I don't know what like
I have
is
no
going
clue
on
what-
in like
yeah.
Felina's head.
So part of the thing is, I will say, I want Felina to either.
I thought we were fighting against
Yeah.
the bad ending happening.
Oh yeah, no, this is. See, the problem with like the way things are now, I need Felina to like either willingly, recognize, the problem, which she was close to, things are pushing her in that direction. Or for her
that's
to
the
sort
tricky.
of, yeah.
The tricky part is like Angelo before that tried the relationship
Yeah,
thing and it
yeah.
did not work.
And
It
also,
was headed there. I think, we needed more people. Like, I think bringing in Sylvan and whatnot was working.
I mean, I think this works also because Hero is genuinely fucking trying to save his island. He has no time for
No,
Felina
right now
bullshit.
we are headed to, like, the darkest possible ending for Felina right
That
now. Don't get
feels-
me wrong, it's
that-
in character with...
That feels weird given we separated her from the thing causing the problem, but okay.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go.
Yeah.
We're running towards this creature.
Yeah, anyways. And Hero just running over. Hey, Angel, quick question. Do you think you have a need for a storm orb?
Toss it to me.
Okay, I'm gonna
That's
take
dangerous.
I'm gonna take it out of storage.
Yeah, just throw it. Like, just
Uh,
pass it to Angelo.
okay, I will roll. Actually, Neil, should I roll to take it out, or should I just?
You already did roll that.
Okay.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
replaced. So like now
Okay.
you have the shard in your pocket space.
Oh, I want to take out the shard then.
All right, yeah, the crystal. Yep, go ahead.
Oh yeah, no, it just appears.
Yep.
You sure you want? All right, just. Angelo kind of like leans in with. Well, I'll try and play keep away with Felina if she goes for it, but
Yeah.
we just focus on getting that thing into the creature as soon as possible and ending this.
Yeah. I think Sylvana might have her back too, but yeah, make sure to give me a good boost.
I'll assist as best I can.
Oh, as they running, Hero just pulls out a bro fist.
Really, the time? Angelo does reciprocate though.
Yeah. Always the time.
I will say though, Hero, as you're holding the crystal, like there are like a sudden rush of impulses that you can fight back, but
Oh yeah.
What's Hero's darkest impulse? Fucking littering.
Hero's darkest impulse. I shouldn't take that candy bar.
Just kidding.
No one's
It
looking.
goes in on his head, and it just like is him throttling Felina.
It's all returned to nothing.
All right, as you enter back into the palace, Dominica looks at you and goes, "You have it?
We
I
have
got
it.
it.
All right, let me overload it."
Yeah, Hero comes over to her.
Yeah, she puts her hand on it and like sucks in her breath before feeling its energy, and
Quick.
starts pouring energy into it.
Can I
Quick, you-
assist? Can I just try pouring in energy as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I think, yeah, Angelo's just gonna start siphoning himself off into it as well.
Oh, what? Can you use the storm orb to power it?
Probably not. I don't know how that thing works. I just know it's like a fucking grenade.
Ah.
That's how it's been in my head anyway. It's two ancient storms contained in a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah. Do I have to roll anything, or am I just like assisting?
You're just assisting her.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Angela's just trying to pour in energy as well, like to expedite the process, speed it up.
Meanwhile, Felina, what are you doing?
Felina's watching this. Her mind is calculating things.
All right, yeah.
What's the situation with the void creature?
The void creature is being held back by now just by Scott holding up his having it in a corner, and he has his shield up. But Scott's is like freaking the hell out. Now that Dominica's left him to fend it off on his own.
Ooh. Ooh. I have an idea, but it's scary. It might put Felina's ending down to one roll if I do it.
Follow your heart, though. You know how Hero and Angelo will probably.
Oh,
react.
yeah. No, this is... So, okay, I should explain a bit more. Part of the problem is... I with the path we're on now, if Felina, like, tries to, realize her dreams and just fails, that's, like... I almost think that's, the real bad end, where it's just Felina didn't, like, learn a lesson, or I think she has to, like, be willing to recognize that being, and I think she's right now set on a path where she is going to be just, like, bitter that, she's going to want it. Like, this is going to ruin Felina at this point.
I'm gonna be
Yeah.
honest. I do not even understand the reasoning, but okay.
Yeah, I think I sort of get the reasoning. I just don't think it's really fitting with going on. Whatever.
It's kind of obstinate, but yeah, okay. That's her character.
No, she needs to recognize the value of her connections, not have, it taken away from her, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
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 All right.
But yeah, I think
Yeah,
Angelo's
yeah.
just kind of like standing in the room. He's siphoning. I think he's like, if he can even focus, he's looking around, like trying to keep tabs on, like, the monster being held back, like the people around him, situation with the barrier, what have you.
All right. So you pour enough energy into it, and it's just start crackling with energy. And she's like, "All right, someone has to get it in there."
Angelo's looking around. What's the risks? Actually, no, don't even bother. Just give me that thing.
Sorry. Give what thing to?
Yeah, no, Angelo's just like grabs the shard, like he's not even time to think. And it's a bit lame, but I'm gonna do it again. Move like the wind. Like, Angelo is just gonna fucking juice himself up with energy as much as he can, because he doesn't even want the creature to fucking have time to react to him, just slam
Right.
dunking it into it.
Okay.
So,
Cast a spell.
12,
I will,
12.
Oh, I
All
was gonna say I could assist him, but no.
No, like Angelo didn't even like give time for anyone to think because he's just too pumped up in the situation right now and too fucking tense and paranoid and like on edge that he kind of like just rudely like grabs it. You see his like vambrace just like blast of light, and then he is just puff of smoke after image gone through the barrier.
So you're going in there. Yeah, they yell at Scott to turn it off as he and run, which he does. But Angelo,
Yeah.
you're given pause.
Oh.
Oh no.
The world around you sort of just folds away, and you're looking at your father.
Is this where you wound up?
And he says, "You have the full crystal."
That I do. Tell me, am I speaking to my father right now or the void?
Does that matter?
Does
You
to
wouldn't.
me. It does to me. But
Your father's words matter to you?
I'll tell you this. I know I'm speaking to the void. My father would never let a chance to let me know it's him talking back.
Ooh.
Angelo, Elgato, or Keith Lombard Jr. Take that crystal. Use it to accomplish anything.
Anything you say.
Anything.
Anything.
Angelo kind of looks at it, looks at Keith. Well, this thing imitating Keith. Such a freedom of choice. But I might have to disappoint you with it. I came here for a friend, so I think what I might achieve is banishing the void from this island. From our realm. That sound good?
It dissipates, and from behind you, you hear your father just yell, "Bring me back!" In fact, you hear it from your vambrace. Bring me back!
Hey son, wanna live?
Oh shit. There's the side effect. Nice, very good. I love it. Yeah, Angelo realizing that, he just like takes the vambrace and like tosses it off and like quickly as he can like replaces it with his own.
Alright.
Of course you had to hang around, you stubborn old bastard. Couldn't you let me do some good with your fucking name for once in my life? Did it have to come at a cost? You're not coming back. You're dead and done with.
Yeah, you can hear his yelling as you toss the vambrace aside. And suddenly reality folds back in. You're facing
Angelo-
down that monster.
Do I still have the crystal, or has that gone?
You do still have the crystal.
Yeah, Hero just shouts, Angelo! Come on, Angelo! Do it!
Did that... Yeah, I still have the crystal as still thing. Angelo's like confused, like, wait, if I go back in there... I'll... He doesn't quite fully understand the loop, but yeah, he's like... Yeah, he's gonna try and get inside the creature once again.
Alright, yeah, you just dive inside of it. It's pitch black and it's heavy in there, weighing you down. Like you could just feel everything in there. And as you go deep in there, you see sort of floating in there with you is Ryu.
Ryu, is that you?
He looks at you, goes, "There's the wizard,
Hero's
Your
friend. He'd be...
Angelo."
I may have jumped the gun a bit. I'm sure you'd rather be talking to him right now.
I had to bid farewell. I wasn't strong enough to keep the thing within me.
Listen, it's not over yet. We can still defeat this thing. Hero wants you back. People want you back. This can be overlooked. Just hold on for a bit longer. Whatever you know, whatever you can tell me, we're gonna get rid of this thing. It's too early to think of yourself as weak.
He breathes heavily and then just says, "We're in its heart."
And
If you leave that there, if it cracks, you're gonna kill it.
Angelo's looking at him. He feels that he isn't quite done with that.
And when you kill it, that'll be the only thing left of me that I had going for me. That'll be gone. All those years of pain will have meant nothing.
It won't have meant nothing.
If I don't have the void, I don't have, then I don't know what I have.
You have everyone you knew before. The pain that you went through, it spurred the people around you to excel, to do what they had to do. Hero never forgot you. Hero wanted to help you. And he's taken that on. He's helped so many people since, but will you be gone after this?
If you take me away from there, then I'll survive. But I don't know if I want to.
Angelo just kind of looks around. He's just looking at the thing of it. I'm going to crack it. Whether or not you want to survive, that'll be your choice on the other side. We don't all get to make choices in this world, but I'm giving you that one at the very least.
Alright. Do it.
Angelo heads over and he's gonna crack the thing.
Alright. Meanwhile, Felina, what have you been cooking?
I have been talking to Chasok, or at least trying to talk to him.
Alright.
Yeah. And basically asking him, is it over? Did I fail? Do I still have a chance?
That crystal of your that you desire can make you ascend beyond even us. Is that what you desire?
I desire to be beyond, whether by the crystal or any other means. I want to know I am myself and nothing else controls me.
They're going to blow it up. It's not. You could go in there. You could use it one more time. But it'll be the last thing you ever do.
What does that mean?
Whatever comes out of there will either be dead or someone else.
Helena's like, her fist is like shaking. But that's the whole point. To not be someone else, to be me and no one else.
You'll never have another opportunity. If you want to seize it, see if you can transcend even death.
You know what? Felina takes a breath and then she's going to try and dive into the void with Angelo before anyone else can
Right.
stop her.
Yeah, no, Hero sees this and he goes, "Wait, Felina! Oh no!" And he's gonna dive after her.
Philemana also attempts to dive after you, but you're moving with so much
Yeah.
purpose. Alright,
Yeah,
I'm gonna say, Felina, you dive in.
okay.
And you see Angelo having cracked the thing,
Felina, no!
floating there in the void.
Yeah.
The crystal draws you towards it. You can grab it and you can use it. But it's not long for the world.
Felina does, start to Angelo.
Felina? He did, yeah, Felina?
Mm.
He
The
did
crystal won't last.
that it won't. Are you still on this stupid crusade?
I could use it one time.
To do what?
To remove limits from myself. And who knows, maybe if I'm strong enough, if I'm real enough, maybe then nothing would change. Maybe I would act every bit the way I would before, but then at least I would know it was me. I know that doesn't make sense to you, but I mean, what's the worst that could happen? Why do you want to stop that? That's what I want to know.
Felina, you're clever, but you're not smart. You know too well what you might do. You know that me and Hero have pushed you to anger, to anguish. You don't know every situation you can go through in life. If you remove every limit, you'd grow bored. If you sever yourself from everyone, you would just resent them. The reason that life is so fascinating, so interesting, is that we have limits. That's why we need other people. It's why we need those around us. You got me over some of my limits. I don't want you to go beyond your limits. I don't think any of us do. I don't think you want that. I think that's the crystal talking, not you.
The crystal talking. You heard it, didn't you, when you were carrying it?
I held it back. It didn't get to me. It took the form of my father. It tried to trick and manipulate me. That's... Angelo is lying a bit with that, but...
And Felina shrugs and says, I heard it whisper to me. I could see it, actually. You know that? With my eyes. I could see the grip it was putting on my brain.
You can see
you
so
know-
much more than anyone else, but that doesn't mean the things you see are more true. That just let it lie to you easier. Those heightened perceptions were just gateways into your mind. That's all they were. You were more susceptible than me or Hero at any stage.
It
Call us
wasn't
stupid,
telling me
call
that
us...
wasn't already there, Angelo. Everything I did, I take responsibility for that. Bad and good. The crystal wanted me to push me more, but I was pushing myself without it. I didn't touch that thing for ages, and I was already well on this path.
No, you weren't. Nothing like this. I find it funny, Felina. You suffer from guilt worse than either me or Hero. You act above it so often, but you do a few wrong things and you're ready to throw it all away for more and more power.
Angelo, this has been my plan since we met Chasok. I've always been moving towards this.
Then, if you know me well enough, you'd know that I'd always try and stand in the way.
That's what I understand you so well. I just don't understand why. And Felina's,
If you're approaching, Angelo does, yell to stay back. With just a lot of force. That is when he does get serious.
that does, Felina does take a step, and that does make her start.
You've done so much good, Felina. Every time you do good, it surprises me, but I know there is good in you, and I know that part of you would see beyond this. And whatever's obscuring it right now. Think about there has to be something good in you. The people around you love you. You make connections so easily with others.
And I could do good with this power. I could do a lot of good.
I doubt you would, though.
There's one way to find out.
Yeah, we're not going to go down that road, though. Remove
Helena
all...
inhales. And then thinks,
Why do you want to go down that road? What makes you think you want to sever yourself from everything, from your limits? Do you think that's actually a decent road? Do you think that actually gets us anywhere? Severing yourself from connections? We heard what you said the moment you thought Randall was at threat. That was a danger. You care. There is a part of you that cares. Why can't I talk to that part of you? Why does it always have to be covered up?
I don't know. It's easier to manipulate me, control me, I guess.
Why are you so scared of that? Why do you think the moment you show any part of your real self, it would become manipulation? Is that all you do when me and Hero are honest? You think that's
because I don't know what is my real self. That's the point of this. Everything else will be gone, and it will just be me.
So it's the coward's way out, then. A shortcut. That's not a real solution. That's cowardice. That's terrible. That's low. Even in all of your weakest moments, when you excused your actions, I never thought that was at the root of all of it. You think I'm not scared by not knowing who I am? You think I truly know myself? You think I haven't been making this up as I go along? But I believe in whatever I am at this moment. Frankly, that's all that matters. You sever yourself from everything from that, you'll be nothing. You said so yourself. There won't be anything to know. You'll regret that. Not that there'll be a you to regret. Chasok the snakes living in that pitiful swamp. Oh, did I live such a great existence?
Felina in her ear hears a chorus of, "Hey!" in snake voices. What the fuck?
It has a bit.
I am never going to be able to pass through that swamp again. We killed that man we sent to the swamp. We know it. We all know it. Maybe that is the moment any of us got stained in any way, but is that what you want? To be little more than some demigod swamp creature? You'd be lower than that. You chose this. I don't know how they got to that state. Angelo is genuinely, really frustrated with Felina and this reasoning, if that is her.
Felina, looks at, what's left of the crystal. If I don't do this, I'll regret it for the rest of my life. If I do it, I could undo it.
That's the most shameful thing I've ever heard in my life. That's such a weak excuse. But, sure, you might not regret it, but you won't remember me in the end, because you won't remember the fact that you would have had to kill me afterwards. Because I would fight to stop you. Because I don't know what you removed from limits might do. What is limits? Morality? Ethics? Your care for other people? You'd just be a creature of whims. No limits, no top on your power. This world would tear itself apart. Your mother, your boyfriend.
That's not... I don't believe that that's me. I don't think that's what I want.
I don't think you... Then why do you know you want this? You were perfectly happy. I remember how much you were fretting so early on when you got removed from Terrebone, how happy you were to see your mother again. You remove that, you will remove every joy in your life, every little pleasure. You'll be beyond it. Do you think you'll be beyond emotion as well? The ability to joy? Limit.
No, that's not what I'm trying to do. Felina is actually like tearing up a bit at this.
Angelo is not backing down, though.
Yeah.
You don't know what you're dealing with. We're all just children. We're all just messing around in powers we don't understand, but if you do this, it will be more than you can bear. Are you not happy with the world as it was?
I was happy.
What changed?
All of this, meeting you, Hero, my powers growing more and more. I don't know. I started to see the world more real. I saw more of it. And I
People,
saw.
you did not see the world more real. Seeing the connections and being able to sever them, you've stepped away from reality. People don't see reality in this way, as nothing but deals and transactions and things they can so easily cut. Most of us have to deal with the real world. We don't have these easy outs. And I'm saying this, and I know what I'm capable of, and why do you think at times I tried so hard to rein it in and reject it? But no. The crystal spoke to me as well. It offered me power. It offered me a chance to bring someone back. I wouldn't take that. I wouldn't take that deal no matter who it was, because that would not be right. Felina, you say if you let this chance pass you by, you'll regret it, but I believe equally you'll regret, if there's even a sliver of you left after this, you'll regret even more grabbing at this. Think about everyone who knows you as you are, who cares for you as you are. You annoy me to no end, but I care about you. You've given me so much in this world. You didn't need the crystal to do that.
Felina's, staring at the crystal now, and she's kind of openly crying now at this point. And she just sort of, getting more and more choked up. I don't know what to do. I don't think I can go back.
You can.
And, just at this point, actually does break eye contact with the crystal and is now, for the first time since being here, actually looking Angelo in the eye. I don't think I can go back to the way things were. I'm always going to... All of this is a part of me now, and I don't...
You want to go back, though. You wouldn't be looking at me now. You wouldn't be challenging this. Fight it. So what if you can't go back to the way things were? You can make something better out of what you know now. You don't have to cheat. I'm not giving up the name Angelo Elgado, and I could so easily. It would save so many problems. I gave up Cape Lombard, but I had to confront it in the end. I have no normal after this, but I'm not going to ruin the world. I'm not going to ruin myself for the sake of that.
I don't want to ruin the world.
You don't want to. I don't know who I'm talking to right now, but I like to think it's Felina, and I know there is a part of you that really does care. You try and hide it, you're scared of letting people see it because you're scared they might try and twist it on you. You can see all the connections, but you can't see what other people see in you. All this time I've wanted to see a trace amount of the real you. The one time I thought you were honest with me. It hurt, but I was happy to see it.
And Felina, goes from, looking at Angelo to looking at the crystal. And, just thinking about Chasok's words ringing in her head again. And then she just kind of says, I can't do it. I can't walk away from it.
Ryu actually now
Yeah.
speaks up. He looks at you, Felina, and says, "You get it. You've seen the world beyond it. You've seen yourself beyond it. Now you're afraid of what you'll be without it. It's not power that you're looking for. It's you."
Felina nods. Yeah. It's almost like she had, was so laser focused she had forgotten, Ryu was here. And then just says, I always felt bad for you. Hero, I don't know, he doesn't get it. I'm sorry there's not more I could do for you.
You get it, though.
Yeah, I get it.
He just nods.
So is
Someone else.
that it in Felina? Despite all we've been through together, despite all the words exchanged, you'd throw everything, all of us aside, just for this crystal. You won't find yourself in it.
No.
He is not the man he was. We heard the stories.
You're right.
He flew too close to the sun and suffered for it.
Felina then says, what, she walks up to Ryu and looks at him and just asks him, do you regret it? All of this? Any of that?
I think I wanted to be back where I wanted the connections back. I wanted to be a rival, a student. I wanted that again. But after seeing the void, touching it touching me, I can't imagine the world without it. I can't think of regret. I can only think of what was and what isn't. But if there's hope for me now, then there'll be hope for you too.
Felina turns to Angelo and, says, it takes her a lot. She sort of choke up, swallows, and, after a bit of force, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to sever myself from everything.
Angelo kind of chokes out like an uneasy, thank you. Genuine, look of relief on his face.
Yeah. Do you trust me, Angelo?
There is a pause. I want to trust you.
I want to use the crystal, but not on myself. I promise you, not for this.
There is a big pause, the fucking silence of the room. And then Angelo steps away from the crystal. You can see the look of the look on his face is completely unreadable. He is uncertain. He is fucking.
Yeah.
I want to believe in you, Felina.
Alright. Felina goes over, bends down to the crystal, and then just turns to Angela. Thank you. Really. and she's going to grab the crystal and then just screaming, call out to the gods.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, did I fuck up?
No, you didn't.
Okay.
So yeah, she yells out, Death! Gods! I know you bastards can hear me!
Yeah, Angelo recoils a bit, even though like he just steps back like, oh no. I like to imagine Hero can hear this outside.
Yeah.
I wish Hero was in this scene, to be honest.
Yeah, no, like I
Yeah.
was gonna jump. I
You should
was
have
gonna
dived
jump in.
after.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna jump in, but then you guys started talking. I feel
Yeah.
like I wouldn't be able to.
We
wouldn't
just had a
add anything
20-minute long fucking drama going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Felina yells out
Yeah.
for them.
She wants an audience.
Yeah.
Alright, you
They're
all win!
on you.